June 19th, the nation will celebrate Juneteenth. That day in 1865, African Americans were liberated after more than 400 years of enslavement. Next Tuesday, the Oklahoma Historical Society will host a program aimed at educating the public. So in studio this morning, we have Sadie Herrera. Thank you so much for coming on, Sadie, and talking about this really important program y'all have going on.
Thank you. Thank you for having us here. I am glad to be celebrating one more time the annual Juneteenth celebration from the historical perspective.
Absolutely. So talk more about this program, what people can expect on Tuesday.
Well, as you know, the Oklahoma Historical Society is the state agency that is in charge of collecting, preserving, and sharing the history and the culture of Oklahoma and its people. And so to connect the now and then, we are making sure that the historical point of Juneteenth is still relevant to the communities today, because that really changed the shape of Oklahoma in relation to history.
Absolutely.
And so people will learn about the effect, not only the event, but also the effect afterwards with a book signing, with the book Francis Clinton from a Buffalo Soldier, one of the original members of the 10th Cavalry Regiment from the 1866. And those are the all-black military personnel that served, and it was instituted by the government.
Mm-hmm.
And so the book signing will be there, followed by performers, discussions, and some of the performers, Ruben Flea, they have been a duo. Juba was one of the drummers that brought in the reggae band to Oklahoma. And Flea and both of them have had more than 45 years creating this harmony music. And so they're going to be sharing also storytelling through the music.
All right. Well, Sadie, y'all been doing this event for a few years now. So I do want to ask you, why is it so important to continue this event into this year and future years as well? And just going back to that theme of educating the public on Juneteenth and how it's so important and critical to American history.
Well, as you know, the Emancipation Proclamation was established in 1863, but it was not until 1865 that the news arrived to Oklahoma, when it was still the Indian Territory. Mm-hmm. And so all of the changes that have happened, there's still work to do. Mm-hmm. And if we don't talk about the importance of Juneteenth, then we're going to forget the purpose of it, the importance of the Emancipation Proclamation. And so Juneteenth, as many already know, it was done on June the 19th, when General Granger went all the way to Galveston, Texas, to inform the citizens, the public, that the Order Number 3 was already in place. And so it is important that people continue to learn, and the more we talk about it, I've always said that if we want to learn about a community, we need to get informed by the community instead the opposite way. And the celebration is still fun. We can learn celebrating, and so there's just a little bit of everything so that people can enjoy learning.
Absolutely, well said. And for people, before I let you go, for people at home who want to come out, learn more, go to this program, where and when can they find you, and also keep up with you all online?
Please visit okhistory.org, okhistory.org, and go to the calendar of events. You can search Juneteenth. This year's theme is going to be honor, reflect, and celebrate. But every year, there's always something going on. There are so many events that you can learn about across the state, because we're in charge of 25 sites and museums across the state. So there's always happening at the Oklahoma Historical Society.
That's absolutely right. Always something going on. So next Tuesday, 5 to 8 at the Oklahoma History Center, right?
Yes, Tuesday, June the 18th at 5 p.m. at the Oklahoma History Center. Make sure that you go vote and then head out to the Juneteenth event at the Oklahoma History Center.
Absolutely. Sadie Herrera with the Oklahoma Historical Society, thank you so much for coming on.